It's changing.
Is that so? Do you mind if I just hold the camera for a brief second?
That's not changing. It's been that way for how? It's the pocket once there.
See what it was getting. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That might have been totally unnecessary because it probably didn't come out, but because I couldn't see on my phone what it was showing.
You have a file, so I should always put it in.
It's not the system.
I haven't been having it working since I got this.
That's it. A couple weeks ago, and then I went today and sat, looked around here, there, and whatever, and get out of the vehicle. Yeah. Couple concerns.
Okay.
If you add the parking spaces up, they go from 1 to 25, it's actually 1 to 23 across here.
Ready? We'll call the meeting to order at 5:30. If everybody'd like to stand for the pledge. I allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do a roll call, Chuck?
Crossen,
Here.
Maasch,
Yes.
Hiner, here, Schneider. Boots.
Here.
Hughes.
Here.
Knoblock. We have a quorum.
Approval of the August 13th, 2025 minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes. August 25th.
Do you have anybody for public time?
Probably should vote on that.
Oh, I'm sorry, we gotta vote on the minutes, sorry. All ayes, opposed? Two absent. All right, public time.
Chair Pacheco. So I have a FOIA into the township here for all agendas and public-facing documents, which means your meeting packets. And that's not an uncommon thing. I have that in a lot of places, although a lot of places I don't even need to request that. It's just on the website, say for the city or the county. I just look up the meeting date, it's right there. I don't even have to leave my house. But for the meeting, I just want you all to be aware of how things are run here in the township. For the meeting on Monday, I was not sent the meeting packet. I still have not received the information that was in the meeting packet for Monday. I did receive it for this meeting, but I was charged $7.05, which I have right here, Jayme, so you can check me out after the meeting. And that's very odd, because those documents already exist. They should exist on someone's hard drive. You just attach them to an email and send it to me, because I'm asking for it by electronics, which is free, typically everywhere. So I find it very odd. And on the invoice that I received, it was not itemized by amount of time, which it is every other FOIA I've ever gotten, which is a lot of them, is itemized by time. So I really think this township should rethink that. I think Jayme should really look into how FOIAs are done in other places, because if you've only worked in one township or one municipality, you may not know. But I think it is very unfair. I will pay the charge. It is very unfair to be charged for documents that should be freely available to the public. Again, they're usually on a website for a township or wherever else, or they're just sent to me for free, or anyone else who wants them. Thank you.
Anybody else? We'll go down to new business. We have a site plan review for Pinecrest LLC. Yeah, this is 1575 Suncrest Drive. Lonnie, did you have a chance to look everything over?
You get an email?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did not share it with everybody else, as I just saw it before the end of my day. But you saw no problems with what was
Actually,
provided.
the site plan presented, as we discussed at the previous meeting, when this site plan was required, all the work being done is inside the building. And everything there, the topography, there's no exterior site work being done. So the elevations, the drainage, the water retention, the whatever is not being changed, okay? The parking lot is there, not being changed. As you notice on their site plan, they are adding shrubbery to the parking area, and a couple of crossed on Suncrest Drive for aesthetic reasons. So, I mean, I reviewed it, and everything your ordinance requires to be on a site plan is on that site plan.
Anybody else have any comments or concerns?
On the plan we received, there's a note that garbage collection will be in an on-site dumpster. Typically in R2, we don't require dumpsters because it's single-family residential. However, since this has 21 dwelling units in it, and they've indicated there'll be a dumpster on site, I don't see anything on the plan that indicates where it will be. And looking at the way the parking is laid out along the entire south side of the building, it doesn't appear to be there's any place unless they're going to use designated parking spaces for it, where that dumpster would be located. If you look at the north side of the building, there is a driveway there and a small turnaround, but there doesn't appear to be enough clearance there to have a garbage truck come in and take care of a dumpster and get back out again without backing out onto Suncrest Drive. Has that been addressed with the builders or the property
I can put it
owner?
wherever, I guess that's one thing. Because we have a separate road comes off actually from this road, that goes back to this
And right now you've got a big dumpster sitting in one of
Right.
the parking places.
Right, so we
You intend to do the dumpster on the south side of the building or on
I
the
would
north side of the building?
probably, yeah, have it on the south side. And just come out, because there's two entrances on the south side, so we could definitely put it in the backs. Like, you don't want it too far away is the problem, right? So we can put it anywhere you guys really think that you would be.
Well,
How many units? 21 units? 21 units, you got 50 parking spaces, you got plenty of places to put a dumpster.
The only concerns I have about dumpsters is you've got two things going on. You've got to have access for the people who are putting stuff into the dumpster,
Right?
and you have to have access for the truck that's coming in and get stuff out of the dumpster.
Yeah, I would say.
I don't see where that's gonna take place here.
I would say like right all the way to the west side, at the last parking spot is probably like right around there is where I would deem like the best spot, because there's a sidewalk that goes all the way through to there from the building. That existing sidewalk's already there. So we can just put it back in that corner.
Can you update the drawing, the official one for where that dumpster will be?
Or we could just note it on there and I could make sure, you know, note that that's.
Once
what
we
we're
stamp
putting.
As long as it's on
On the plans that we stamp, it needs to be on there. to
Yeah,
show
so
where
we
the-
could draw it in and then I definitely, wherever you guys deem would be suitable, I could even add a concrete pad somewhere if you want or whatever, I mean.
Well, even though we don't deal with it in R2 very often, the nature.
Yeah, I'm not
of this-
sure where they had the dumpster located prior, actually, to be honest.
Nature of this development, you're gonna need a big dumpster for 21 units.
Yeah, well, they're seniors, it's not that, it's like 21 garbage bags a week, it's not a ton. Like, there's
But
not
as-
big families full of
Like
garbage.
Lonnie said, there's more than enough parking if you were to have to put it in and take up a couple of the parking spaces.
I could move the shrubbery over and have it so they can just pull straight in, really, and then have the shrubbery blocking it, and then the sidewalk would still go to it.
Yeah, as long as people can put.
Kind
their
of like
stuff
where
in,
that, I'll rip down that,
get
you
the
see that
stuff out.
existing fenced in area? I could almost have it like right,
You want to stand on the,
yeah, just to the east of that.
You put a great big one.
Yeah, and then just move the shrubbery over,
Okay,
maybe make it like a little island so I can block the dumpster with the shrubbery. I think that'd be better.
and just looking at the practical matter of where a truck can get
Well,
into it.
there's a road right here, so we can pull straight in off, and it's just full of topsoil. right now.
Generally, your dumpster people will, in a situation like this, one, where the dumpster's not required, but two, where there's plenty of place to put it, the dumpster people will get with them to place that dumpster in their most convenient location.
And I could probably just get 4 like of the big roll-off garbage cans, really, for. And
I'm
have
just
it-
asking for you to show where it's gonna be.
Yeah, well, now I'm thinking about it, I don't really wanna have a dumpster, I'd rather hire a company that get like 4 or 5 of the big, cause I have like so many, like 6 people in my family, we go through about 1 big roll-up. I could get 6 of those out there, that way they're mobile and they don't have to walk so far, they can bring one over, they can fill it, and then, instead of having a dumpster on the site is what I'm saying.
Yeah, however you wanna do it.
Yeah, so
Your note
I'm
says
just
it will
saying-
be in an on-site dumpster, and I'm just following up, cause I
Yeah.
didn't see where it was gonna be.
Well, I could do either or, to me, it seems like maybe.
Whatever's gonna work
The
best.
individual garbage cans seem
Yeah,
to
whatever's
me
gonna work best for
option.
your residents and for your.
Cause then I could have some by the door, I don't have to, you know what I mean, we just roll them out when the garbage day is.
It just, it needs to be addressed on the plan that we stamp.
Well, it's just gonna be garbage cans sitting wherever,
Okay.
so it doesn't, I mean,
Well, it did say dumpster, so that's,
can we cross it off? Where it says dumpster, just cross that off, cause then I won't have a dumpster, to me, I think we're better off with just having individual cans. Cause that's such a far walk and everything, it'd be nicer to have some cans, kind of like tucked up. Yeah, you can
I
move
just,
them around.
I noted on here, when you're coming off the south drive, you come straight in the driveway, it'd be in the northwest corner of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Lot number, or parking space, actually, number 26 or 27 there, would be blocked off for a
so
dumpster.
that would work.
If,
Yeah, it's like
Dumpster, if
straight
used.
in for the dumpster, yeah.
if used,
Yeah,
not required, if used, you'll put it.
that's
there.
where.
I'd just like to see it on the plan that we approve.
Well,
I got it right here.
it
Drew
could
it in
change,
here if you want.
it could change, because it's not a dumpster receptacle. Like I said, it's not required, so it
Okay.
doesn't have to be, so it could move, and dumpster people may say, no, it's better over here. And the site plan shows it here, and they may say, no, it's better over here. So, but we put it on there, it's on there in the corner.
Okay.
And this will be the same set plan that goes.
I have a question for Lonnie. Are we required to stamp this plan, or are we required to have a plan for this, I guess, business in R2? Because it's not commercial, it's residential.
Planning Commission requested a site plan. so-
Right, I know
so-
that.
So you have to approve the site plan.
Okay. But like you said, most of the work is being done on the inside, just
Yeah, nothing's
some
being-
extra,
extra shrubbery.
landscape.
Yep.
Restrict the part of clean it up, make it clean, and
You're just gonna leave the parking lot, you're not gonna use.
for the first year, I'm way over budget on this nightmare.
I think we talked about the
So I
parking lot
plan on
last
like
time.
getting it all nice, and then when I do have some money to do resurfacing it.
Okay.
But initially, I plan on just kind of keeping what is existing,
Okay.
fixing any problems that are in it.
Restripe it, put some.
Yeah, get all, and then,
Yeah, I think
well,
I'm
re-black
now, too.
Yeah, get it all nice and black again.
Okay. So also I see on here it says includes, you know, parking provided equals 50 spaces, includes 2 handicap. That's all the handicap that you're gonna have?
I can
Oh,
do
it's
more.
required.
Okay.
Whatever.
50
it is.
spaces, 50 spaces required too.
It seems like there might be a quite a.
But if everybody's a handicap, I mean, there's only
Yeah.
so many people with a van that require,
Okay.
because that's what those spots are, because I mean, they're all pretty close to the door luckily.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
assuming those
Yeah.
spots are the ones that require the side entry, so that's why they require the extra space.
Obviously, if you had 20
Yeah.
residents.
And you can take up too, I mean, if, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can change it as we go, spray paint's cheap,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just hit
Yeah.
the line blue and make it, you know, we can, because the parking lot, even though it's not noted, is actually double the size that's noted here. Like, I mean, the asphalt goes all the way out. I mean, there used to be 4 rows of parking at one time.
Really?
But I'm not trying,
Well,
it'll be there, but it's, you know.
Yeah, I get it. I was just curious. I just saw that.
In July, we passed a motion here to allow you to get the various permits, various trades
Yep.
while you were doing your building. Was that done?
Yes, yes, sir. We have 100% building permit pulling it. We have the whole second floor roughed out, ready for installation.
Okay.
So we're moving along pretty well. Elevators moving up and down somewhat. So, and it's a nice big elevator. It's like a full size elevator. You can put 2 full gurneys in and people. It's big. So, but it was the size that was there initially.
A long time. Yeah, way back.
We'll swing in, really. You guys will swing and check it out.
Yeah, I drove by. I just happened to be driving by or going through that way yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna whip through there just to see. It
Check
looks
it out.
good.
It's a lot better than it was with all
Yeah.
the gutters falling off. I mean, I redid the whole roof on everything. I mean,
Yeah.
all the roofs rebuilt them.
Yeah, yeah,
It was a massive.
yeah,
undertaking.
definitely improvement. You
New
know,
windows throughout, I mean, I refixed it all up.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's, if you go in there, it's pretty amazing. But once we get done, it's really nice, because the whole second floor, I'm keeping the open high ceilings, so they're all like 12 to 14 foot ceilings up on the second floor. With a nice open, almost industrial feel, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
I just don't want, this main floor, the ceilings are 8'6", just because we have no choice, but upstairs is really nice, because of that open area.
Anybody else have any discussion?
you have 21 units. How many units are barrier-free?
One that was required,
Okay.
but I actually have 2. But I was required 1 for sure, and then I made another one.
You're putting it to, the reason I'm asking is, we talked about the parking.
Yeah.
With 50 spaces, you're required 2 barrier-free parking, handicap parking.
Mm-hmm.
But with an R2, it's per number of units. And
Okay.
like you said, he's required with 21 units to have a certain percent handicap apartments. And for each apartment, you have to have a parking space. And he has 2
So it's good.
handicap apartments. So
Yeah, I just was questioning, or was asking because, you know, like I said, it's the seniors, but if you had 12 people, you probably wouldn't.
these aren't seniors, they're only 60 years old.
Over.
I'm not doing
These are
assistance
kids.
or anything. There's no assisted living. I mean, it's gonna be hopefully more retirement type. I just,
Yeah.
you know, it's not gonna be kids running around and stuff. It's,
Yeah.
You know, you guys put the limits to people living there and doing all the other stuff. It's great. So,
Yo, perfect.
it should work. I think we'll have a nice facility and good people, really. So I don't see any problems with it, the way it's designed. And there's gathering areas, so like the front building, I'm just gonna make like a sitting room, so if you wanna get together and watch a game or something, have it nice. It'll be something different.
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie, the 2 handicap spaces seem to be drawn at the same scale at 10 feet as the rest of the spaces. Does that meet handicap standard?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the stripe, so you got the van accessible. So you've got, so you technically, handicap is a space and a half. Okay, but when you put the van accessible between, that gives you you're taking 3 parking spaces to get 2 handicap spaces.
I knew you'd know what the ADA stuff on that was, that's why I asked.
Yep.
If I need more, I can
Got
stretch a
different
couple
lots of
more.
doors,
you know-
have different widths on the handicap.
You could put more in.
If
But
there
it's
was a
not
need,
required.
is what I was saying.
Yeah, if there's a need.
You know what I mean, and then people are like, yeah, you know,
And
there's
locations.
no problem just spraying over the hill.
Closest to the entrance, by code, closest to the entrance.
Okay.
And, so location and you know, everything on those, yes.
Okay.
Fine.
Anybody else? Well, I'll make a motion to accept the site plan for 1575 Sunfresh Drive as presented. Oh, the second.
Any changes, additions, conditions?
No. All right. Maasch,
Yes.
Hughes. Joy, yes. Yes.
Oh, here?
Yes.
We have 5 aye, 2 absent, motion carries.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting. 5:49. Yes. Joy will second.
This is additional.
I don't grab a stamp.
You said
You already signed that one?
Need some.
I'll grab a stamp.
Thank you.
Joy.
Guys.
Yeah. How much longer you got to go on it? Try a ways, eh?
Yeah, I'm hoping, you know,
Inspectors are holding.
midsummer. Midsummer, I'm hoping, and, you know,
Yeah.
we're starting to insulate the second floor and then we're dropping on
See
the
ya.
first floor, so.
Yeah,
Stay warm.
how you doing on the nuisance?
I might just keep popping up his dad.
No,
He just, he had dresses mixed up anyways, he comes in.
Yeah, Lieutenant said that, sure.
So right now, he's.
No, yeah, that's
no
for
better.
This thing
for $500 for train load, because now it's just under 20,000.
One time, you may have.
What's that?
6 different.
Salt was, before we did that gravel train, it was 50.
Well, we need to worry about time.
Be right around 3,000.
Now it's just everybody. And, yeah, well,
We're not involved in $1,000.
that's the farm ground, right, that's strictly from the farmer's building. And, you know, something.
Yeah.
Some complicated change.
Probably tell them why not. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's try.